Today's reading is not going to be a pile reading, but instead a reading for everyone. It's going to be a collective reading. So if you found your way here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am really into digital art, and I've gone on to Canva and I just made like a really nice board with all of these different topics that we could touch on. Here we have home, relationships, health, career, travel, romance, wellness, and hobbies. Spin the arrow and see what topic is most important to touch on today. And we are being led to romance. So I'm just going to place this front here, and I am going to start with the tarot, and we'll see what comes forward. That was a really weird shuffle. We have strength at the cut with the Seven of Cups. So, and we have strength again. Okay, so maybe this time in your life you have, I'm getting the sense of being very strong-willed, powering through. If you are currently in a relationship or single and looking for a relationship, you've really had to depend on your own inner strength to get you through in this area of your life. We have the Ace of Cups and the Hermit. I know for myself, I have actually been single for quite some time, and I needed it. I remember when I was with my ex, we would sit around the table and we would just talk and talk and talk for hours and hours and hours. And one night I looked at him and I said, you know, if for whatever reason this doesn't work out, I know I am going to be single for a very long time. And it was just this knowing that I had inside of me. And sure enough, I have been single for about 8 years now. And I needed it. I needed it because I had completely lost touch with who I was and who I was born to be, and I just needed that time to get back to basics and bases and figure out what it was that I was looking for, figure out my values, figure out my own strengths, what I had to bring to the table, and what it was I wanted for my partner to bring to the table. So if you have noticed yourself in quiet time, hermit mode, whatever it is, I am sure that it all happened for a reason. Okay, so we are starting with the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Let's not do reversals today. So this is just telling me that there's been maybe some sneaky behavior around you, some sleepless nights, a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety, a lot of despair I'm hearing in terms of romance and in terms of your romantic life and romantic relationships. I'm just really being drawn to this looking over the shoulder, looking back, maybe looking back in the past, the things that have happened through the years or over the years. And that kind of, I know that the feet look like there's movement, but it feels really stuck. It feels like the feet here are just really stuck in the ground. And it's like, you know, taking a step forward, but then looking back and not really moving forward. So there's a lot of stuck energy and just looking in the past. And again, like just this anxiousness, the fear, the worry, maybe sleepless nights, and just putting a lot of energy, I wanted to say too much energy, into things that have previously happened. With the Ace of Swords, this is telling us of new beginnings of thought, new ideas, new thought, new perspectives, new way of looking at things. And what this is saying is, from this energy, we're really moving into something new, something different. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, amazing. And the Ace of Cups. At this turning point in your life, if you feel like you're there now, and if you also feel like you aren't there right now, I understand that you will be there soon. There's going to be quite a turn of events. I feel like when this energy is released, when it's surrendered, when you let it go, you're gonna have a lot more options, and almost too many options. Too many options, and you're really gonna be driving in like the power seat of knowing and understanding that you're the one in charge and you're the one that gets to make all of the decisions. The decisions of who it is you would like to get to know, the decisions of who it is you would like to know you a little bit more. With this Wheel of Fortune, it reminds us that everything like comes back around in a circle. Everything comes and we find a balance again. If we feel like our world is upside down, that pendulum swings in the opposite direction and we find ourselves standing right side up. If we have noticed ourselves kind of hanging upside down. The Ace of Cups is fresh new beginnings. Fresh new beginnings once our luck turns, and it's like this card always gives me my cup runneth over. I love my attention going to this dove, going to this symbol of peace, a symbol of hope, of faith. And right now it's like that is really important for you to put your attention into. It's like nothing goes to waste, nothing is done, and seasons of your life never happen in vain. To have faith and to have hope that everything is going to turn around. Let's see. Okay, amazing. And the Ace of Wands. We have all new beginnings here. That is incredible. I'm going with where my guidance is bringing me right now. So in terms of what we have here in our tarot layout, I'm just hearing no more cards for right now, and to go ahead and just get some charms out. Okay, so we have a pink kitten with a paw and a spider. Sorry. We have a strawberry and an umbrella. Ooh, we have seashells. What is this? A moon with some flowers. Ooh, another moon and a feather. Okay, amazing. So in terms of these moons and the cat, like a feminine energy, the moon also a very feminine energy, a very intuitive energy, a very flowing energy. Expect your intuition to expand and expand in a really great way just before meeting someone, or I'm also picking up on the sense of when you do meet this someone, your intuition is just going to, I'm seeing like shooting stars just explode open inside of you. The thing that's coming to me here with the seashells, and funny enough also with the umbrella, is travel. If you have this idea to go somewhere different, or have an idea to bring yourself onto a solo trip, don't be surprised if you meet someone or people that bring you closer to understanding yourself. And what I'm getting here is the more you understand yourself, the more you're going to understand exactly who it is you want to spend your life with. All of these options over here, you're going to have a lot of options. A lot of options are going to be coming in to the point where you're really going to have to sort and compartmentalize who it is that you want to bring into your life in a romantic sense, and using your discernment with what it is that you value. With the feather here, this is bringing me to just like this peace, this faith, the angelic support that surrounds you at this time. If that's your guides, if it's Jesus, if it's Mother Mary, whoever it is you consider to be your angelic support. The tree of life, I'm really getting like just deep rooted, foundational, I guess, relationship, a deep-rooted foundational, maybe past life is what I'm getting as well. A familiarity, something and someone who comes in with a lot of structure, a lot of grounded energy within themselves, and also a lot of creative energy within themselves. And this creativity I'm seeing is going to be a really nice flow between the both of you, something that you will be very eager and very excited to share amongst yourselves. I'm going to put those down there. And the next deck I'm going to pull out is the Saints and Angels. I love that. So safe travel. Travel again, like I was mentioning with these charms over here, the seashells, and then the umbrella. The umbrella is having me think about places like in the UK, England, Ireland, Scotland. Maybe I'm even seeing like rainforest. Costa Rica is coming to mind, like heavily jungled areas in the world. But yeah, follow your heart and follow your intuition when it does come to travel at this time. I'm also hearing like, don't second guess yourself, just like jump right in. You can even get quiet and ask like, oh, where should I be traveling to these days? Like, where should I go in? And then pick a month or hear a month with your clairaudience. And that answer, just run with it and go and do a little bit of research. Pray. Prayer is so important. Pray and speak with God, speak with your angels, speak with your guides, speak to loved ones who have passed away. And I want to say loved ones on the other side, but that term to me just feels so disconnected because our loved ones are so much closer than I guess like hearing on the other side. Like they're right there, they're right with you, they're always with you. Speak your truth. Okay, amazing. Let's pause here, and maybe this is in terms, and I love all of the blue in this card because that really supports the throat chakra, praying, communicating, really speaking to what it is and who it is you desire and speaking your truth. A beautiful saying is you can never say the wrong thing to the right person. So don't hold back on your natural expression. Don't hold back on what it is you want to say. Don't be worried about being judged. Allow for the words to just flow right out of you. And I'm also hearing, don't overthink what it is you want to say. If you're in an energy of overthinking what you should say to someone, this is really your indicator that that person isn't for you. Like the energy isn't really jiving, and there's more stuck energy than there is an energy of just like flow, of being able to intuitively tap in to the collective energy between you and the person in question. Next, we have triumphant, and then we have stress management. Okay, so with the stress management, I'm really picking up on like, I guess being single or being in the dating energy as being, okay, of course, very stressful, anxiety driven, worrisome. You are about to meet someone who just brings you to that ease. Remember I was saying, like, if you need to overthink or you find yourself overthinking the things that you want to communicate, the things that you want to say, the energy between you and that person isn't really in flow. And you might want to just reconsider like who or how you're spending your time with them. Your stress management, like expect when you meet the right person, you really are going to feel at ease. But also catch yourself when you're unnecessarily freaking out. I'm just thinking to a friend who has met someone absolutely amazing and is providing and giving the things that she was hoping for and that she wanted, but there's still like old patterns coming up where she's feeling a little bit more stress than she needs to. So just tap in, notice like old patterns stressing you out, and I'm hearing like it's your opportunity to work through, I guess, conditioning and again, like old patterns. So notice your stress. Don't push it off to the side. Feel the feelings, but also do yourself a favor and get really curious as to why you're feeling that way. And through that process, you're going to find a lot of celebration. You're going to feel triumphant. You're going to feel really proud of yourself. You're going to stand taller, and you're going to wonder why you put yourself through so much stress in the first place. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a couple of cards from the Inner Child Oracle deck. Oops, there we go. Here we have, be true to who you are. Fear will not stop you from shining. It's so important. Again, it's like you'll never say the wrong thing to the right person. And just remembering like our vibration and where we are at any season in our life is absolutely perfect in terms of who it is we come across, who it is we meet. And I'm just getting like this sense of taking every opportunity, every new person that you meet as an opportunity to grow and to learn and to figure out new things about you, as well as just like things you can discover about other people. Next, we have practice freedom, release the weight of judgment. This, I'm really feeling called to put this over here. Releasing judgment, releasing maybe feeling stuck in the past, maybe feeling stuck on old relationships, how they served you, how they didn't serve you, maybe, you know, false ideas of what it was providing. Just practicing that release, practicing that surrender, that letting go. Once you can let things go, then something new can come in. And there is hope ahead. Have courage and take heart, for there is hope. If you're in a similar situation to myself, where you've been single for quite some time, like a long time, there is hope. Don't lose hope. Always go back to that hope, to that freedom, to that peace, and just holding that faith that what is meant for you will never pass you by. And then a time to remember, look back on your childhood. So this is really speaking again to the points of healing, the points of maybe projection, conditioning, old habits, old thought patterns. Know that every single person you meet is just an opportunity to exchange that energy and to grow into a greater version of yourself, to do better and to be better. If that's just harboring more peace and more faith in yourself, if it's learning something new, if it's being able to break a pattern or to break a habit, everyone and every situation is nothing less than a beautiful opportunity for growth, for yourself, and just taking that next step up in your own journey, in your own awakening journey. I'm hearing that is it for the reading today. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in another video. Lots of love.